Hi Scorpio, this is your weekly forecast for January 15th through 21st from astrologykiki. And I wanted to start off by saying hopefully you're having a look at your sun and your ascendant, and maybe even your moon horoscope. But at my website, which is askiki.com, we can actually take your birth chart, so the date, time, and location of your birth, and come up with a very personalized daily horoscope for you. Um, so when you listen or read to your sun sign horoscopes, this is the same horoscope that millions of other people in the world have. But we can actually put something together that's based around just you and just your own personal birth chart. So go to askiki.com for that. Now, your week is really not quite as crazy as the last week was, a little bit more mellow. Still a very strong influence in your fifth and your third houses. So your fifth is your house of fun and creativity and romance and children. And your third house is the house of communication, siblings, relatives, community, travel, short distance travel, negotiations, contracts, writing, marketing, lots of things. Transport, there's transportation, so cars and things like that. So those are two very extroverted houses that are a big focus for you at the moment. On the 19th, there will be a little bit of a harsh aspect there. Mars, which can be a very aggressive planet, but it's also the planet of productivity and action, is in your fifth house of romance and creativity and children. And it's going to be square, which is a challenging aspect, to Saturn in your second. Saturn can be a taskmaster, and can teach you lessons. And usually I find when Mars is square my Saturn, it's not a very pleasant experience, but it's a short-term aspect. So what you could see here is maybe a big expense, because the second house is your house of earned income and budgeting and possessions. So maybe there's going to be a big expense with regards to your children or your date. Just be careful with Mars that you watch your aggressiveness. You want to try to bring out the more productive side of Mars than the aggressive side of Mars. And Saturn will probably challenge that. It will probably test that. But there's something going on between your fifth house of creativity, fun, children, romance, and your second house of earned income and budgeting. On the 20th, we're back to positive aspects between Venus in your fifth house, which is a very easygoing planet, and sextile positive aspect with Pluto in your third. Your third house is the house of communication and travel, like we said earlier. So maybe you're going on there's a focus this month on those two things, which could be maybe you and your date are traveling to another destination, or getting in your car and driving away somewhere and having a good time, or you're visiting your children or they're visiting you. But lots of focus on those two things. Thrown in with possibly a little bit of an expense on the 19th. Join in for next week. There'll be a new moon in your fourth house of family and home and property. Thank you.